Yes, all women. The following things I'm about to say are stories that girls that are too afraid, literally, too afraid because society's going to judge them on what stories they have to share. I have a few of them, and I hope you'll actually listen because it's out there. It's real. It's not made up. It's not a group of girls saying, oh, we're so underprivileged. It's not. This happens every day. A lot of these people have asked to be anonymous because they're just so scared, and here's some of their stories. I had dated this guy for about 2 months, and well, we had gotten in a fight, and I asked to make things better, and he said he wouldn't until I sent him nudes. I had said no, and he agreed to meet me at a park. I go to the park, and he starts kissing me and snuggling and all this stuff, and well, afterwards, I went home and texted him if everything was okay, and he said no, that he hated me. See, that right there, that story right there, is what's wrong. Men think that women are sex objects. They treat us like that. They think that the only thing we're there for is sex. And this poor girl goes there, does everything he asks, and he did it just to use her. Another story that's pretty close to my heart. So, I dated this guy for a while. Everything was fine. Everything was wonderful. He was everything I could ever wanted. And we got engaged. And I thought everything was going to be fine. And we moved out to this house. It was a beautiful big house. And then things changed. They changed way for the worse. He locked me in a closet for 2 weeks without food or water. He broke all my toes and most of my fingers. He only brought me out when he wanted to fuck. And then he beat me and would shove me back in that little closet. And this went on and on and on until I finally had enough and decided to leave. You see, here's about that story. People say, oh, it's not that bad. People don't do that. People aren't abusive, or they think that abusive people just hit you. No, they go much further than that. They will take you and they will destroy you until you are nothing. Trust me, I know from personal experience. A lot of the guys I've dated have beaten the shit out of me. And finally now I've met someone that doesn't and actually understands me. But yes, all women have these things happen to them. And here's another story that was told to me by a girl, but she's too afraid to say her name. So I had this friend, and he had gotten kind of into some bad people. And instead of him dealing with the problem, he handed me over to them and let them rape and beat the fuck out of me. Because he couldn't deal with his own problems. You see, in that story, that's just so fucked up. So wrong that women are treated like that just because we have a vagina. And it's not just me or those other 2 women. It's all women. All people need to see this, and all people need to know that this happens every day around the world. Regardless of age, regardless of anything. It happens. I'm done. I can't do this anymore.